My name is Mike Metzger, and I'm a business broker with Murphy Business Sales here in Richmond, Virginia. So as a business broker, I help owners of profitable, privately held companies determine the value of that company, go to market confidentially to find the right buyer at the best price, and connecting those buyers and sellers to create a win-win for both parties. So Joe and Todd with Fire Defense Services contacted me in 2015, so we're going back 8 or 9 years already. And at that point, they simply wanted to understand the value of their company. They were starting to think about what their exit strategy would be. And I conducted what we call a broker's opinion of value, which is a fairly high-level approximation of what we think a company will get on the open market to an arm's-length buyer. That gave them some insight into their business. And then each year, for the next 8 years, they'd come back to me to update that broker's opinion of value as they continued to work on the business and improve its valuation. So we literally worked together for 8 years before we sold the company.
We had kind of hit a plateau of growth. We wanted to progress more to get more for our employees, but we just couldn't get over that step. And so we were looking for somebody to partner up with to help us get there.
We started working with Hiller in early 2023. Hiller was in acquisition mode. They were looking for good, solid, quality companies as they expanded their footprint in target regions, and Richmond was certainly one of those.
Being in the Chesapeake area already, we always had an interest in the Richmond market, and this just really gave us an opportunity to grow organically and through acquisition in this market. Fire Defense Services was really just a perfect type of company that we were looking for. They were strong service based, which is very important to us for reoccurring service. Joe and Todd were just excellent owners. Their engagement with their employees and their customers and the importance and understanding of that customer experience was really key. So I felt like we just aligned across the board.
Hiller came to the table with complete interest, a sincere interest in the company. Joe and Todd knew that they were going to continue to work for this company in some capacity afterwards. So it was important that they liked them, that they got along, and that they fit with them culturally.
Mike just made it as simple as possible to make this deal go down, and I've learned more than I thought I'd ever know. But luckily we had Mike in our corner, and it just went seamless. And Hiller, everything they promised, they delivered on. So I want to deliver on, helping them grow. That's our new family.
We closed this deal in 6 months, which is remarkably quick for business acquisitions in this space. We all met for dinner, shook hands, broke bread together, and just kind of built that relationship and that rapport. That was my favorite part of the deal, just watching them interact and get to know each other, knowing that it was a good match.
Mike Metzger, working with him was just a really awesome experience. I was really intrigued in the way that he handled the whole situation. It wasn't just a transaction for him. It wasn't just a business deal for him. He really spent a lot of time with Todd and Joe, understanding what was important to them, what was important to their business, and what they were looking for as far as a business partner. He took an opportunity just to really make sure that it was a good fit for both Hiller and Fire Defense Services.